A nation built around an enemy abroad slowly destroys its own freedoms at home. That's one of the quieter arguments in Richard Sakwa's Frontline Ukraine. As the crisis hardened, he watched the confrontation reshape the politics of every state involved, Russia, Ukraine, and the West alike. External conflict did the same thing everywhere. It consolidated power. It marginalized the voices counseling restraint. It rewarded hardliners on every side. The front line, Sakwa says, wasn't only the trench in the Donbass. It ran straight through the domestic politics of every country in the fight. And here is the part that should give anyone pause. He argues an order built as the projection of one bloc's power generates the very resistance it then points to as justification. The standoff served institutional interests that had outlived their original purpose, and found in a new enemy a renewed reason to exist. His deeper claim is about a nation's own soul. A state organized around a permanent adversary tends to silence its own dissenters and mistake the interests of its security establishment for the interests of its people. There's a strong case, Sakwa suggests, for the older idea of the nation, one that minds its own affairs, keeps its commitments modest, and refuses to define itself by confrontation. Because empire exacts its heaviest price not on its rivals, but on the freedom of those who maintain it. So who really pays for an empire? And is it ever the enemy?